Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, my dear sisters. Here is my page for the scrapbooking challenge in my Facebook group. I used the sketch from Brenda Rexdale. The link will be shared below and it's on my Facebook page. And as all the freebies you can see and I've chosen to use are in my Pinterest. For the middle, I've chosen a mandala that is from this coloring book, and different kind of papers from different freebies. I've decided to make a background with this blue mandala background, and I'm going to color the bottom of the page, I think. Well, I'm catching everything first, and then I'm just moving them around to see how it looks better, what I like the most. For the title, instead of writing it like in big, like in the sketch, I've chosen to put the feather with the inscription in it. It's a freebie as well. I will share the link with you, and I just get some pattern papers to make the tags from the sketch. Instead of pictures, I've chosen 3 illustrations I liked. I cannot remember where I got the lady's background from. I kept on looking on my files and I can't remember where I got it from, so I'm very sorry. Everything else have the references, but this one, no, I can't find it. But usually I'm sharing everything on Pinterest. Maybe I will find it later and share with you, inshallah. So I wanted to use things like link to the group. That's why I've chosen a lot of different women and the self-love club, because for me it's part of self-love, the self-care, the things like this. So now I'm using my wax crayon to do all the background. So it's yellow and green. It's a mixed color. Yeah, you don't see it much for now, but yes. And I think I'm going to do it as well a little bit on the blue paper to link both sides to look it a little bit better, to make like things like a dégradé. I don't know the English word for that. I use double tape because I cannot find a very good glue, so most of the time I use double tape. It sticks better. And then I'm going. Oh yeah, I cut the mandala as well because I think it will look much better. So you see, I'm not 100% doing exactly same than the sketch. I'm just getting inspired by the sketch, and then I add up my own things. Like, it's something personal. Journaling is something personal. Scrapbooking is something personal. It's like journaling, but journaling, scrapbooking for me, it's like very. It's not similar, because usually scrapbooking people do it with pictures, but you can do journaling with scrapbooking anyway. So that's why for me it's a bit like the same thing. But it's using the scrapbooking techniques to do journaling. It's more like this. This picture is a bit big, so I think I'm going to cut it a little bit more because it really looks too big. See, you can change your mind while you're making your page. It's okay. There's no right or wrong anyway in art. So even if it's completely different at the end from the sketch, it's okay. Just sometimes you just need a boost of inspiration, and then you do your own thing, because it's important anyway that it's something personal and you enjoy doing it, and at the end you like what you have done. important. And sometimes you don't like what you have done, and then you add up few things and you end up liking it even more than at the beginning. So yeah, so I'm cutting the illustration because it's too big and it's funny. I've chosen this 3 women because they remind me of myself when I was young, when I had my Bollywood period, and then when I started wearing hijab. So you see, it's something personal. You have to make it your own. Like, it has to make you think about things. Like, it's good to reflect and it's used for self-growth as well. It's very therapeutic activity, and you can journal about feelings, about how you feel, what you want to achieve, what are your dreams for the future, what are your hopes, or even your fears, or anything you can do. Journal about anything. And I call this challenge scrapbooking because I'm using the scrapbooking sketch, but it's more like journaling. All my videos are more about journaling than scrapbooking because I'm not scrapping any pictures. Like, the term scrapbooking, it's just like you decorating with things, but nowadays it's more about pictures, or make a page of your own photographies, but you can do anything with scrapbooking materials. I've chosen to stick the feather with some washi tape, and I'm sorry for it's the first video. Sorry. So I didn't put the camera at the right place because I'm using my right hand and I put it on the right, so sometimes you see most my arm, and I'm sorry about that. I'm going to improve for the next one, inshallah. So basically I'm using the mandala as the center of the page, and as it's outlined in black, I'm going to outline everything in black as well, so the page would like a huge coloring page, like you done it yourself or colored yourself. Well, for the page to look nice, like to look like one. I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's a print and not a collage, if you know what I mean, if you understand me. So yes, I'm going to do this all around. I started to cut the words I want to put at the bottom, like the journaling things. It's not personal, but it's a sentence that means something to me. finished my page, and I hope you like it. If you want to join the group, it would be great, so you can share with us what you're making, and I would be very happy to see what you make. So click on the link below. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.